For all of you guys out there, we are just now figuring out the Doa Deer song.
if I'm not looking at it, I'm going to continue saying it wrong. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. And then back to do, because you're in the next
Do. And there you go, guys.
You just got serenaded.
Thank you, Miss Anderson. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of
ESPOOKYS Talk.
That's right, everybody. Your favorite ESPOOKYS podcast is back. My name is Arturo Noriega, and I am here, as always, with the bruja herself, Eva.
Hey, everybody. I want to acknowledge that this past Wednesday, July 29th, at about 7:36 a.m., we had a buck moon.
Ooh, a buck moon.
So a full moon, according to the Old Farmer's Almanac. This moon used to tell people that the antlers of male deer, known as bucks, are in full growth now.
All right.
And then, of course, the fun fact is that bucks shed their antlers yearly, producing more beautiful, bigger ones.
Oh, nice.
Unless they're hunted.
And then they're on the wall.
To forever be admired.
That's the saddest, most tragic thing I think has ever been put on this broadcast right here. There you go.
I'm just going to cry now. So another name for this same moon, in different cultures would be the feather molting moon, which that's crazy because like a lot of hens are losing their fur and roosters. The salmon moon. How do you say it?
Salmon.
Okay. Little fish.
Salmon.
So there you go. Just one of those days. They go back to where they have their little family. So people will be like, oh, time to go harvest some salmon. The berry moon, similar situation, right? Oh, our berries are ready. Or the raspberry moon, also known as the thunder moon, because we could have summer rain.
Thunder!
Think of the song. They're going to come after us. We didn't buy the copyright. We can't afford it. And then, of course, it's also the halfway summer moon. So we're halfway there. Summer's almost over. And it's almost time for me and you to go back to work.
The truth is I'm kind of ready to go back.
Oh. Okay.
Believe it.
Well,
I haven't yelled at a child in months.
As you know, we let go of what no longer serves us on a full moon. So I'm glad you bring that up since this moon was in the moon of Aquarius and the sun was in Leo, reminding us that true magic happens when confidence meets compassion. You're here not to shrink yourself to make others comfortable, nor are you here to chase the attention at the expense of connection. The universe is asking you to honor your individuality while remembering that your gifts have the power to uplift the collective. Shine brightly, but let your light become a beacon, not just a spotlight. So hopefully, the buck moon has helped our weirdo collective stand up for their unique path, severing toxic ties, and drop rigid expectations, holding us back from our personal freedom.
I can dig it.
And at this point, summer has been fun, but similar to
has
you
it?
already. Oh, it has been.
Has summer been a good time?
Oh, amazing. 10 out of 10.
Wow.
I would live it again.
Wow.
Yeah, and the weather has been great.
Oh.
It hasn't been in like the hundreds. Coming from the Central Valley, we have the best weather here.
Oh, yeah, I can agree with that. All right.
All right. Well, with that, let's jump into our ESPOOKYS Cosmic Forecast.
Yeah. Here it comes.
Here's what everybody's been waiting for. Okay. So today, July 31st, 2026. Goodbye, July.
Goodbye, July.
That's how I feel.
That's how we all feel.
The veil grows thin, not between the living and the dead, but between who you are and who you are becoming. Welcome, my weirdo collective. As the final days fade in July into the twinkle light, the universe is mixing things up. The moon whispers for us to listen, and the stars light up the path. So it's not going to be easy, because nothing that's worth it is easy.
True that.
But tonight, be ready for this lovely love spell of the cosmos. I know what people want, so we're going to give it to them. All right, so for all our single people out there in the world, the spirits ask that you stop chasing echoes. Let go of the past. A soul cannot find you if you are searching every shadow for their face. Instead, tend to your own flame. Your light becomes a beacon, and what's meant for you will recognize you as its home. A chance encounter, a meaningful glance, an unexpected conversation may carry more magic than it first appears.
Wow. Wow.
Patience is a virtue.
That's what they say.
For those speaking with someone, not every silence is empty. Some connections are being tested beneath the surface, where fear and hope quietly wrestle. Be mindful of assumptions, speak with honesty, and leave room for mystery. The cards suggest that hidden emotions may soon rise like the tide beneath a full moon.
Rising with the tide.
Rising with the tide. And just glide. I'm a poet now, too.
You're a poet and didn't know it.
Those in a partnership, your relationship is being invited into a deeper chapter. Old fears may briefly surface, not to haunt you, but to be released. Hold one another gently. Love is one of the oldest forms of magic, and every kind of kindness strength the spell you've casted together. Well, that's beautiful.
Wow. That is beautiful. What a great way of saying it.
Right? And then if you're bunny chasing like me, career and calling, a crossroads approaches. One path feels familiar, the other calls to your spirit. The universe reminds you that comfort rarely awakens destiny. If an unexpected opportunity appears, even one wrapped in uncertainty, look closely before dismissing it. The raven rarely lands without purpose. The key you've been searching for may arrive disguised as responsibility. I know as adults, we all get tired of hearing that, but it's so important to know that although we don't know the answer behind that door, sometimes you just have to open the door. See what happens.
Yeah. It takes courage. Recognition and courage.
Facts. Spitting out facts today. All right, here we go.
Spitting facts, guys.
Fortune and omens. Today the universe signs for fallen feathers. Have you ever been walking around and you just find a feather on the floor?
Yeah, actually I have.
It's usually a good omen that says you're on the right path. It's a good little reminder.
Interesting. Is that why that's the opening scene to Forrest Gump?
Oh, I never thought about it that way.
Yeah, it's the feather in the wind. And it comes down and it puts him on the path to go and find his son.
Because I know people of religious faith will say that it's like feathers are from the guardian angels, like their wings.
Oh, wow.
So maybe. Interesting. I'm going to journal about that now. So, pay close attention to repeating numbers, to ravens and crows crossing your path. If you see crows, because usually they hang out in a whole murder, notice the number of them and then Google it and see what it tells you. Moths, dragonflies, butterflies, or feathers. Songs that answer your thoughts. So I don't know about you, but sometimes when I'm driving to work, the songs will speak to me. Thank you, Spotify.
Thank you,
DJ.
Thank
for
you,
catching
Apple
the
Music.
vibe.
Thank you, Wild 104.1.
Maybe someone will sponsor us.
Oh, man.
Just maybe. A sudden chill with no explanation, like you know something's about to happen. Dreams that feel more real than memories. I've had a few of those, and some seem to be coming more true.
Interesting.
Than I thought I'd ever be. So, another
I don't
thing
know
to
if I
journal
like that
about.
look you gave me. Like,
Just means we're going to be visiting cool places.
I hope so. I hope that's what it meant.
These are invitations to pause and listen. Like, why were you thinking about that? Your intuition is louder than your fear. Believe it. You know, sometimes I feel like we all get into our heads and our insecurities get the best of us for whatever the reason may be. But if you don't go out and try it, you won't know what the outcome will be.
True that.
All right. And now we have ritual of the day.
Whoa, I'm ready. I didn't even know this was coming, guys. Hold on.
Ritual of the day.
Here it is.
You light a white candle, not while driving, while you are at home. Place a hand over your heart. Close your eyes and whisper 3 times. What is meant for me cannot pass me by. What no longer serves me returns to the stars. May my path unfold beneath moonlight and truth. After repeating that 3 times, sit in silence for 1 minute. The first thought, image, or feeling that arrives has a message from you from your spirit guides. What is it telling you?
Wow. And if you want to share what it's telling you, feel free to let us know by chiming in. Because I'm sure our bruja would love to hear that.
Yes, this is very true. I like writing back. And of course, what would this cosmic forecast be without some lucky numbers? Now, don't come at me if you don't win the lotto. That's not on me.
It's not on
3, 7, 13, 18, and 31. I don't even think that's enough numbers, but that's okay. Lucky color, midnight indigo.
Ooh.
The color of one part of my hair. The crystal is labradorite, which is like a really pretty stone that has like a rainbow shine. It feels very magical. The stone of hidden paths and sacred transformations. Very fitting. The herb of the day is mugwort to awaken intuition and invite poetic dreams.
Nice.
And the element is water, because the water will always tell you the truth and bring you wisdom. Also, it's important to hydrate. Please do so. So, the veil is never truly closed. Your ancestors, your guides, the universe, they speak in symbols instead of sentences. These synchronicities bring messages from beyond the veil. And with that, we conclude the cosmic forecast.
Wow. Kind of deep. I dig it. And I also dig that you threw in a daily ritual, because I don't know if you know what we're talking about. P.S. guys, she knows what we're talking about. But if you know what we're talking about, it's rituals themselves. Because we're going to be stepping into one of the darkest corners of paranormal folklore today, guys. And that is rituals. Across the world, whispered stories tell strange ceremonies, haunted games, and forbidden practices said to summon spirits. Some reveal hidden truths or even invite something far more sinister. Whether they're nothing more than urban legends or just warnings passed down for generations, guess what, guys? It's you that gets to decide. So as you guys are listening, if you turn down the lights, remember this: whatever you do, don't finish the ritual.
See, I'm really glad that you bring that up. I want to start with something that everyone's familiar with, such as unauthorized workings. Okay, I'm Mexican, so unauthorized trabajos oscuros.
Ooh.
Dark works, such as curses, hexes. And so these can be done with something as simple as your hair, a nail, bodily fluids, your clothing, a photo of you.
Oh, wow.
And what the practitioner would do is create an energetic link to you. And then whoever the customer is, they will do whatever it is that that person wants, whether that's, making sure that they impose in your life in some type of way. A symptom that you could possibly feel is like persistent heavy fatigue. Like, think depression on steroids. Like, you just not being able to do something, and then localized misfortunes. So it's just to disrupt your life path.
Wow.
And I just can't even imagine it. Like, you got to be careful of who has your photos, and it's so easy today.
It's too easy.
Right?
I can Google myself and find photos of me online.
Oh, that's awful. Can I pay somebody to get like the little blocks on my face?
Oh man.
And make it a little more challenging to do all these terrible things. So how do you protect yourself? That's a valid point. You can do cleansings. Make sure that you trust the practitioner. And sometimes it's as easy as getting into the bath and just envisioning yourself being protected. It's that simple. Other times, depending on what you believe in, like saging your house, lighting a candle with intention. There's also shielding, which some people have like objects that help them set those intentions. I use crystals.
Obsidian.
Like, wow, I didn't even get to say it.
Yeah, my favorite one.
I have black obsidian on a ring that I always wear. Shields me from people taking my energy, especially all you energy vampires out there in the world.
Energy bloodsuckers.
Get your own energy.
Get your own.
Work on yourself. And then also have my moldavite, which helps me manifest the reality that I see for myself. Another way to help protect yourself is by using candle magic, again with intention, or cord cutting. Let's say there's a specific person that has put harm your way. You go to a practitioner and you ask for a cord cutting, so to try to take their tie away from yours.
Wow.
If you want another example, please, Disney, don't come after me. I'm hyping you up. Hercules, the witches, when they do it with lives, you see them cut the cord. Very similar, but to our energies, not our lifespans.
I'm really, really sad that I'm about to say this, everyone. I've yet to see Hercules.
That is a classic,
I know.
Beautiful movie.
I know.
We should watch it after.
Maybe we will. My mom
movie
said,
night.
Hey, anyone down? If you're in Mountain View, hit me up. We'll do movie night. My mom used to tell me stories of her helping out the curandero in Mexico.
Right.
She's from Magali, Michoacan. And it's funny because what you were saying was I was just thinking about all this stuff.
Right, it was just resonating.
Oh, yeah, because one of the things you were talking about, if someone puts a spell or some type of curse or whatever, it does a ritual and tries to harm you in some way. There was a woman that couldn't breathe right. She always had something in her throat. And it turns out the curandero said that the spell that was put on her had something to do with a toad, like a frog in your throat type thing.
Yeah.
And when they were doing the limpia, and using the ramas, I don't forget which plant they were using and stuff like that, but when they burned it, that the ash and stuff formed a toad. It was, and then my mom was, you guys, man, I wish you could have just heard her telling the story because it was so intense. But yeah.
Yeah, like a good practitioner with good intent is going to see these things, but some things are irreversible.
Oh.
And that ties me into a heavier one. So trigger warning to everybody, because, you know, again, these are entertainment purposes, all the disclaimers, just in case. So
you've been warned.
There are, you know, curanderismo, right? And then there's brujeria in the Mexican culture. Some of them are self-healing practices that are vital, that use herbs to help with symptoms and assist daily living. Like if you have a tummy ache, you grab some oregano, you boil some water, you put the oregano in and drink it in tea form, and it's great for your tummy. But then there's also where you can put a love binding spell such as amarres. So what is it? It's the intent to force someone to fall in love or trap them into a relationship against their will.
Oh, that's not okay.
Oh, absolutely.
That's not okay.
But this is brujeria.
No means no.
Absolutely, 100%. Like, that's just fact. So how do you avoid it? Forcing energy this way is manipulating someone's free will, which is unnatural, which means that you will have to pay well, not you, right? That feels very condemning. The person who does these, who wants this amarre, will have to pay in some type of way. So practitioners and wise elders will warn against it and really try to emphasize that controlling someone's free will only manifest into toxic, obsessive, or destructive relationships.
No bueno.
I mean, just think about anything, like in the big scope of things, right? Too much of something or too little of something is super harmful. This is all awful, right? Unfortunately, doing this to someone is tying your energetic cords to them. And by doing so, it is nearly impossible to break such bond. The only thing that breaks this bond is death. It's
ouch. Why does it have to be so final?
Because it's so terrible.
Wow.
It's you're like really messing with dark forces here. So I want to share a story that I heard on TikTok. I don't remember their names, but you know, somebody feel free to tell me who it was so I can give them credit. But it was a story where this woman who has 3 children becomes so obsessed and infatuated with this man. She tries to woo him on multiple occasions, you know, by following him around, trying to get his attention, being in places that he's at, showing up to his place of work. And he says he's not interested.
And these aren't his kids.
These are not his kids.
Gotcha.
So she decides to do an amarre. And the practitioner says, look, I don't want to do this. I don't care how much money you give me. You have 3 children and you should focus on them and learn to give yourself love, give love to your children. Like, this man clearly doesn't want to be with you.
It's good advice.
Find another man, right?
Yep.
Plenty of fish in the sea, right? She doesn't care. She says she'll double or triple and she can get the money by the end of the week.
Wow.
The practitioner says, again, you have things to lose. You have 3 children. If you do this, it could bring harm to your children. Do you really want this? And it's to the point where the practitioner says no and tells her to leave.
Good for them.
Well, this woman keeps coming back and keeps bugging, and the practitioner finally gives in and says, okay, fine. I will do this for you. And she's a bruja. and warns her one final time about how this could interfere with her children. So she does it. The woman gets a hold of the man's underwear.
What? Whoa. That's already not okay.
Yeah, it's invasive.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
But remember how I told you they use tag locks, such as nails, hair, bodily fluids, clothing, photos?
Dirty underwear.
So she went with underwear. And she brought them. The bruja did what she asked and did the amarre. And the man became obsessed with her. Now he was following her at her workplace.
Uh-oh.
And he even stopped working because he could not be away from her at all. It became an unhealthy, toxic obsession.
Mm-hmm.
So then she decides to go back to the bruja and ask her to undo it. And the bruja laughs.
Nope.
Because she's like, I warned you. I told you. And so the woman gets really upset, tells her a lot of negative things that are not nice, so I'm not going to say them. Hops in her car with the 3 children in the car when she gets T-boned.
Oh, no. No.
The 3 children end up losing their lives, and she walks out of there without a scratch.
Brutal.
Was it worth it?
No way. That unhealthy obsession was hers, man. That had nothing to do with those poor kids. Ugh.
But there's a price to pay for the things that we do.
You know,
It's consequences to our actions.
it's good advice, everyone out there in the Twitter sphere, to really take a look and try to. The problem with, we work with kids, and one of the problems with things like that with kids or people with that type of a hyper focus on something that they're obsessing over, they don't have a concept of future. You know, you got to read. Unfortunately, this lady had someone telling her the warnings, but
Right.
usually you have to read the signs and understand that what you're obsessing over that comes with baggage itself. Who knows? That's brutal. What a brutal story.
And so I recently watched the movie Obsession.
Oh, I was going to watch that. It's on my thing. Yeah.
Oh, you have. So
Is it good?
Spoiler alert.
Is it good?
It's really good. Definitely make sure you are of age to watch it.
Yeah.
Don't want anybody coming after me.
I'll have my mom sign a waiver.
This guy obsessed with a girl, makes a poor wish. She becomes obsessed. Now he doesn't want it. And then, the rest you have to go and watch. But I just, the biggest thing was the fear of rejection. And so they go through all these other methods. If you like somebody, just tell them.
Rejection is never anything to fear, in my opinion.
Tell us a little bit more.
I mean, I used to be in sales. And one of the
man could sell you anything.
Oh, dude. But one of the big things was people that I used to train were always fearful of rejection. And that's one of the biggest problems with people who sell things, asking for the money, etc. And I used to tell them all the time, bro, to sell, you don't have to get any better. It's all a numbers game. If it takes, you have to talk to 10 people to sell one item.
Okay.
And you need to sell 10 things, just talk to 100 people.
Oh, that's true.
Do you know what I mean?
You'll convince one of them.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I understand when we're talking about relationships and things like that there are characteristics, whether physical or emotional and stuff, that kind of draw you to people. And I understand that. Right. And those kind of things that you're obsessing over, I get the fact that you could be worried about that rejection. But the truth is, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. If you shoot your shot, right, and it doesn't work out, you pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, and you carry on, and hopefully the world is kind and you get another chance with someone else. I think when it's unhealthy like that and you try to bind something that you can't force it is what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
you know
100%.
What I mean? And I think that's That story just kind of
I think fear
struck a nerve, by the way.
Right?
That story struck a nerve. I don't know why.
I think fear also just clouds our judgment, right?
Yes.
And we go to extremities. And I say we because I've been there. Well, I've made poor choices too out of fear. And I think that just seeing things being real, being authentic has always brought me a better outcome.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's hard because that fear came from somewhere. It's a learned behavior.
So you talk about things like the type of rituals that ties and the usage of people who, maybe have the dawn, things like that. I have a couple of stories of some rituals that are like folklore type rituals, like that people have tried to dabble on their own and maybe didn't come out so well. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. So now that you've brought that up, I just want to give some context about it. So what Arturo's alluding to here is evoking spirits without protection. Okay, so one should always use caution when evoking any spirits. This is playing with the Ouija board. This is, playing Charlie. Things of that nature, which sound like simple games. But if you don't use traditional boundaries such as, salt circles, wording prayers, or banishing rituals, there could be consequences.
Yep.
Do you want to risk those odds?
Nope.
This can lead to the risk of trickster entities that feed on emotional or psychic energy. So this is why not only did I ward myself, I warded all of us and then took on the responsibility, right? Lack of boundaries. So just not being as intentional and attracting these energetic bonds between parasite-like creatures that really, and remember, like energy vampires,
it's a good way of putting it.
Same thing.
Yep.
Or imposters, like someone posing as like someone that you're trying to contact is like the most common thing that happens. But also you get stuck in psychological warfares, such as amplifying personal anxieties, like not being in control of like your own mind and feeling really overwhelmed as the practitioner of this. However, I will say that there's the more modern perspective that says that you don't have to necessarily do a circle or like, sage things or any of that, right? You can there are like ancestral magic, right? Which is what I use. Like, it's just in my blood. Like, I just know things. I don't know why I know them. I don't know how I got the advice, whether it was a dream or like I just suddenly just know. It's as if my grandmother whispered it in my ear. That's what it feels like. Land spirits, depending on what people practice, or working with deities can often keep a practitioner safe. And then just knowing to use clear boundaries and very direct, explicit instructions and intent and not deviating from that.
And that's the problem. That's the problem.
It's a lot of energy.
I know, but that's the problem right there is a lot of the times, and the stories that I'm about to tell you are stories of people who have tried to venture into whatever realm that they are venturing into without any guidelines, without any strict, direct, whatever intention.
Right.
And then they're calling. They're bringing things out that they have no clue what it is.
Yeah.
And that's where it goes wrong. One of the things that happens, and these are not just things that are from, oh man, in the 1800s. No, I'm telling you guys, there's one that's an internet folklore, and it's called the Three Kings Ritual.
Oh, God.
It originated in an obscure paranormal forum around 2013. I'm telling you, this is recent.
I was like, that was yesterday.
That was yesterday. And these participants claims that it allows someone to communicate with another realm or another version of themselves. It allegedly requires 3 chairs, 2 mirrors, a candle, and an alarm clock. And 1 chair represents the king, and the other 2 are occupied by the queen and the fool. and the participant sits in complete darkness before dawn. And as the candle flickers, they stare into the mirrors while waiting.
No.
The stories claim that once the clock reaches exactly 3:30 a.m., shadows begin to move independently of the room, and they hear whispers. Others say someone eventually sits in the empty chair. People have claimed to have completed the ritual, and they warn of one rule above all others: never let the candle go out. Traps you in darkness. Craziness. One anonymous story describes a man who awoke the next morning and there were muddy footprints leading from his bedroom to the hallway. And guess what? He lives alone.
Absolutely not.
I don't know what they were trying to call.
You know how I feel about two mirrors facing each other and the energy that comes out of that.
Not only are to be facing each other, I remember the Clown Motel. Those mirrors were in completely different rooms, but they were back to back.
Which is still just no. Nope. I've learned my lesson. But see, I've always felt that. I've always felt that like mirrors shouldn't face each other. Who told me? I don't know. Like, how did I just know that? But for me, the thing is like, I do think that like mirrors are looking into an alternative timeline. Like who's that reflecting back to me? And putting two mirrors together, that's like two different timelines plus you.
It's a lot.
So of course you get trapped there. It's like you're switching timelines. You go from your life to like mirror mode in darkness. Nope. I don't dig that. 1, 2, 3, bye-bye. The other crazy thing is, no, thank you.
Whenever you do a ritual and things like that, you were talking about intent.
Yeah.
And in layman's terms, a goal. What's the goal, right?
Right.
So here's one for you. This one's called the Midnight Game.
It has a true goal, not just creeping yourself out.
The Midnight Game.
Okay. I'm ready.
Originally rumored to have been an ancient punishment used by pagans, the Midnight Game has become one of the internet's most infamous paranormal challenges.
Oh no.
Participants write their name in blood on paper and place it before a wooden door. They knock exactly 22 times at midnight and then extinguish every light in the house. The legend says it invites the Midnight Man inside. What's the goal?
Yeah, like what's the
To
purpose?
survive until 3:33 a.m. Players claim they hear footsteps behind them scratching on the walls, breathing over their shoulders, and doors opening and closing on their own. And one story tells of a college student who laughed through the first hour, but then every smoke detector in his apartment activated at once. Police found no fire. They only found that every closet door was standing open.
Yeah, no.
Survival, guys?
Like
Hold on. Survival? Man, that's my everyday. My everyday is surviving. But you're inviting something that you have no clue what it is into your realm, into your home, into your reality, and then try to survive it until 3:33 a.m. Get out of here, yo. Like, what are you people thinking out there?
Yeah, is this like a death wish? Like
that should be the name of the game, Death Wish.
Yeah, we have lots of help out there if you need to talk to someone.
Hey guys, I'm going to put it up on our Facebook as a phone number for help.
Yeah, but I'm serious.
Oh,
and then also,
man.
like, would you like me to help you find some hobbies, some healthy hobbies that also give you an adrenaline rush? Because, why? Why would you want to risk? Like, life is already hard. Why overcomplicate it? Why make it harder?
Let's say it works.
Is it for the thrill?
Maybe, but let's say it works and you invite something and something comes in. You manifest it into reality. Something's in your reality now, right?
Right.
How do you get it out? Like, how are you going to... That's potentially your entire life now is dealing with this entity. And you called it in. That's just wacky to me. Complete wacky.
Like, I mean, it's rumored. Okay, so it's a rumor. It's not necessarily true that it was an ancient punishment by these pagans. Like, I'm sure they did something to the poor pagans that they were like, oh, we need to
watch this,
help ourselves out.
You think that's bad? Here's your punishment.
Like, so why mess with that? I don't
know.
I don't know, but if you are a person who decided to try this, let us know your experience.
Oh yeah, please. Yeah, but don't bring it.
But
over
don't
here.
try it. Don't send it to me either. No thanks.
And if you brought something in to this world, don't bring it over here. I don't want nothing to do with
Put
that.
Put it in Pandora's box and lock it up.
Do you know that there are some wacky people out there who play even more dangerous games than that?
Okay, because like the only one I've ever played was Bloody Mary, but I just happened to be using the restroom while someone else was playing. It was, I was not, I know better.
Have you ever heard of the closet game?
No, but you know how I feel about closets and mirrors.
Oh my goodness, and here you go. This is why you lock them, guys. This legend says that you can literally summon a demon inside of your closet. And the instructions vary across different versions, but the story always ends the same. You stand before your closet at midnight, and you hold in your hand an unlit match. You whisper, "Show me the light, or leave me forever in darkness." The closet door slowly opens, and if something reaches out toward you, light the match immediately. Because those who fail to light the match are said to disappear into eternal darkness. The popular story tells of one teenage girl whose parents found the closet door ripped off its hinges, and she was sitting silently in a corner, refusing to explain what she had seen. And for years afterwards, she would never enter another dark room.
Well, yeah, because of whatever it was that she saw. But again, what's the goal here? Like, what?
Apparently the goal is to light the match.
Again, it's thrill seeking, which as a young teenager, I could see this being quote unquote fun.
It reminds me of things like trying to dodge the train or trying to, you know what I mean? Like put yourself intentionally in danger and then try your best to save yourself for that rush. Get out of here.
Yeah, no. You guys make better decisions.
You guys need a hug or a role model, something.
Call the hotline number.
Please.
Get some help. Like I could see if like the goal was, because this is a trade-off, right? Like you either see the light or you stay in darkness forever. If the goal was to see something enlightening, something that's life-changing, something amazing, then it would be worth it to me. But the fact that it's just like I have to save myself, I'm already on survival mode. No thanks.
I don't know, guys. Some of these things have a goal.
Yeah, have a goal for invoking the spirit. You want to talk to your ancestors, we can't text them anymore, but you can use a Ouija board.
I have one more. It's kind of different because you just said Ouija board, and it's what's I remember this story. If you want to hear it,
okay. I do want to hear it because that's the thing. It's a toy now, right? Like you could go into Toys R Us and buy the Ouija board.
True that. Except mine, I got mine from some witchy place in the Ukraine.
It's authentic. It was made by real witches out there.
It's pretty sick. I like that board. Anyways, you mentioned the Ouija board, and you mentioned, I always think about, when I think about the Ouija board, I always think about asking the questions.
Yeah.
Right? So it has yes, no, blah, blah, blah. Have you ever heard of the Red Book?
No.
All right.
But red is usually either lucky or warning.
From what I remember of this particular legend, that it's either Latin American, Spanish-speaking countries for sure.
Okay.
So at midnight, a person, participant, whatever, places a red book beneath their pillow after writing a single question inside.
Okay.
The following morning, the answer is said to appear written in unfamiliar handwriting. Some people report asking harmless questions. What career should I choose? What should I wear this weekend? Blah, blah, blah. But when others ask questions like, when will I die?
Oh, no.
Right? Some of these things, and one alleged account describes a woman whose answer consisted only of a date. And she left, told her friends about it, and died on that date.
Some things are better left unknown.
I just want to know, why are you tiptoeing that line?
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
And I mean, this is a full circle moment because we predicted this earlier. We foreshadowed it about some things need to stay mysterious.
People always ask questions like, would it have happened if you hadn't done XYZ?
Like the butterfly effect?
100%. So would it have happened? What if she had died if she didn't ask the question and saw the date? Do you know what I'm saying?
See,
because
I believe in destiny and fate. So
sure.
I feel like the butterfly effect doesn't matter. It would just look a little different. But if if your time has expired, you can't escape it.
So you're one of the, if your number's up people.
Right.
Okay. I do agree with that.
Okay.
I do. And that's kind of how I live my life. Like, I don't fear stuff, you know what I mean?
Right.
And things like that. Because when your number's up, I get it. But putting yourself in a position where you can kind of jump the line a little bit is no bueno. And I definitely agree with stuff that I don't know things about. Supernatural, whether it's spirit or whether it's demon. I don't know. But what if this? She asks the question, when am I going to die? What if she unleashes something like a demon or an entity, right? Who writes a thing and is the entity that follows through to make sure that it comes true. Do you see what I'm saying? Like
it's Death Note.
Yes. I mean, who knows?
Like the anime. Okay. I see what you're saying because essentially she's kind of putting that energy out there, right?
Yes.
And she's invoking a spirit that she didn't know about. And then I don't know, like I'm sitting here wondering, like, would you want to know when? Or would you want to know how?
Neither. Hold on. Wait a second. Yeah, neither. I don't want to know either one.
Like, I know that I have to be careful around large bodies of water, which is why you won't ever see me on a cruise.
But I have seen you in a little dinghy over here in
the ocean. Right. But as long as there's other people, but
not only that, it was we were not that far off land.
Yeah, like
I'm sure we could have all made it.
I have to be able to see it. But yeah, no, I'm super cautious around water because I think that's how I'm gonna go.
I don't want to know when. I think because a lot of people feel that it would be liberating to know how much time you have left, and I think the opposite. I think it'd be like being in prison and knowing that you're going to be there when their life sentence ends. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be kind of, I don't know. I don't like that. I wouldn't like that feeling. I wouldn't want to know. See,
the perspective on these things is difficult, right? Because it's like you would get a sense of relief by knowing, and I'm sure I would maximize it to the fullest, but still knowing that time is coming, that anxiety of anticipation.
Anxiety, depression, I think would get me.
Yeah. Like
knowing that it's ending.
Like sometimes it's just better to have a surprise.
I want to know what you guys think. Would you want to know?
Yeah.
If you're out there and you're listening, I think you should hit us up. I'd want to know what you think because I am definitely on the I don't want to know side.
Do you think on our social media we could open up a poll?
I'm sure we probably could. I am going to try my best. One of the things, guys, this year, I know it's already the end of July, but what I think I'm going to do is I want to really have a better online presence of this particular show because we do get a lot of comments and things like that. And I really want to hear from you guys because that'll be the first poll. Do you want to know? Do you want to know when the end is coming?
Do you want to know?
I think that's freaky. I don't think I want to know.
I kind of already know how, so it's fine. I knew since the day they baptized me when I got the little trickle on my forehead.
The problem is when I go, I'm worm food. When you go, you get the keys to heaven. Like we are not the same. That's not okay.
As long as you have a pure heart, you're welcome right in. And most of us do right before we go. We plead that last bargain.
Oh, man. Crazy, guys.
But if you've harmed others, no thanks.
Well, guys, I think it's time for me to give you our email address, which is ESPOOKYSTalk, ESPOOKYSTALK @gmail.com. Or, of course, you could just use the link right there in our bio to send us the information. Or you can go to our Facebook page, because I'm going to put up the poll. Do you want to know when your number's up? There's the question.
As soon as you put it up, I'm going to write what I already said. From the moment I was baptized, water. which is really beautiful, because water does signify clarity, purity, and transformation.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
well,
it's all right. I'm ready. You got to be ready every day. You never know.
You know, so maybe some of these stories are nothing more than modern folklore, but just maybe they're cautionary tales, and they're designed to keep curious minds from wandering too far into that unknown. Or
they do say curiosity killed the cat.
True that. Or maybe every legend begins with someone has survived long enough to tell it. Maybe they're real.
I like
whatever you believe, though, whatever you believe, some doors, once open, may never truly close. Remember that.
Yeah, like the amarres.
Good advice.
Just don't do them.
But it is that time, guys. I think we're going to call it a day. Lots to think about.
And then just also check in with yourself. And if you feel like someone has done a love binding spell, an amarre to you, seek local help.
Seek help.
Mm-hmm. That's the message.
It's good advice, man.
Right before all the teachers return back to school, all your children get back to school, make sure everybody is feeling new, letting go who they used to be, and transforming in who they want to be.
But remember this, guys, especially after listening to today. Tonight, when you're ready to lay down and put your head on that fluffy pillow, always be sure to look under your bed.
Close your closet doors and lock your mirrors.
It's a spooky time.